You just spend $800 on a shiny new washing machine. You load it up, press start, and halfway through the spin cycle, it violently shakes, smokes, and dies. This failure is rarely the result of simple bad luck. While homeowners often assume manufacturing quality has declined across the board, brands actually maintain distinct tiers of production, and the models found on warehouse floors are built with an entirely different set of priorities. When you walk into a massive warehouse retailer, you see the brand names you grew up trusting. You see those familiar names stamped above bright yellow discount stickers, and you assume you are getting a great deal on professional-grade gear. But those mega retailers issue a strict ultimatum to legendary American brands. Build us a product that hits a specific, drastically lower price point, or lose your shelf space in our thousands of stores. To keep their products on the shelves, the brands spin up entirely new, entry-level product lines. These machines are engineered from the ground up to be completely disposable, built with the absolute minimum viable materials. The Heritage logo on the outside is now a trap. It masks a hollowed-out piece of equipment, tricking you into paying for a lifetime of value when the machine inside is engineered to fail. If you ever hire a professional, licensed plumber to renovate your bathroom, try handing them a $60 clearance faucet from a big box store. They will likely refuse to install it, while an amateur DIYer will throw it right in the cart. Everything about the store's physical layout, the massive end cap displays, the bright clearance stickers, is psychologically engineered to push you toward that $59 tier instead of the standard $200 model. The manufacturers point out that the core water valve cartridge is technically identical across all their models, but this 3D X-ray cross-section of a faucet peels away the exterior to reveal the downgraded housing. Thick metal supply lines are swapped for thin tubes. The drain is cheap plastic. When it inevitably cracks, water silently leaks, rotting your vanity and growing black mold. Professional plumbers exclusively buy their fixtures from commercial supply houses, where even the cheapest option on the shelf has solid brass internals. They refuse to take the blame for a $4,000 home damage disaster that was engineered into the product at the factory. This same illusion happens in the appliance aisle. During major holiday sales, warehouse stores advertise name-brand washing machines for hundreds of dollars less than the local independent dealer down the street. The retailer didn't negotiate a better bulk price on the exact same machine. They forced the manufacturer to build them an exclusive, drastically cheaper machine from scratch. This schematic separates the washer's outer housing from the internal drum, motor, and control board. Inside, we see exactly what they cut. Stainless steel tubs are replaced with cheap plastic. Thinner steel framing is used. The undersized motor runs at maximum capacity, generating excessive heat. By year 3, the overcomplicated electronic control board usually fries. When the repairman looks up your specific model's SKU, a stock keeping unit, which is the unique scannable barcode used to track inventory, he finds that the replacement parts for your exclusive big box model are either discontinued or cost more than the machine is worth. The math on these machines is simple. If the repair costs exceed the purchase price after 36 months, these units function more like short-term rentals than long-term assets. The highest ticket illusion in the entire store is sitting right out in the garage aisle. For $1,200, you can buy a shiny green and yellow John Deere riding mower that projects rugged agricultural capability. But this specific entry-level tier, known as the 100 series, exists for one reason only: to hit a low enough price point to get that famous green paint onto the concrete floor of a big box store. This diagram breaks down the mower's rear transaxle. A transaxle is a single mechanical device that combines the functions of the transmission, axle, and differential into one unit. In this big box model, it's a permanently sealed box filled with hydraulic fluid, lacking a drain plug. Pulling a heavy cart or mowing a steep hill overheats this fixed fluid. The internal gears burn out and the transmission grinds to a halt. If you go down the street to an actual independent dealer, you will find the heavy-duty machines. Those feature fully serviceable transmissions and cast iron axles. Mega retailers rely heavily on the famous hood logo to trick homeowners into buying a machine that will destroy itself if you try to do actual yard work. Over the last 20 years, mega retailers have successfully conditioned the public to trade lifetime durability for absolute convenience and a low upfront price tag. To beat the scam, you have to follow one very simple rule. Stop buying complex, expensive machinery at the exact same store where you buy your paper towels and light bulbs. If you need an appliance, go to a local independent dealer and ask for their heavy-duty analog models. If you need plumbing fixtures, walk into a commercial supply house and buy solid brass. And if you need outdoor equipment, go straight to the authorized dealer networks. That is where the heavy-duty, serviceable machines are actually assembled and sold, entirely bypassing big-box retail restrictions. True commercial-grade engineering still exists in America. It just requires making an extra stop, paying a slightly higher upfront cost, and stepping out of the amateur retail aisles forever.